So there's this man, he has a time machine. Up and down history he goes, zip, 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 getting into scrapes. Another thing he has is a passion for the works of Ludwig van Beethoven. And one day he thinks, what's the point of having a time machine if you don't get to meet your heroes? So, off he goes to 18th century Germany. But he can't find Beethoven anywhere. No one's heard of him. Not even his family have any idea who the time traveler is talking about. Beethoven, literally, doesn't exist. This didn't happen, by the way. I've met Beethoven. Nice chap. Very intense. Loved an arm wrestle. No, this is called the bootstrap paradox. Google it. The time traveler panics. He can't bear the thought of a world without the music of Beethoven. Luckily, he brought all of his Beethoven sheet music for Ludwig to sign. So he copies out all the concertos and the symphonies, and he gets them published. He becomes Beethoven. And history continues with barely a feather ruffled. But my question is this. Who put those notes and phrases together? Who really composed Beethoven's Fifth?
Oh, you're kidding me. You're so kidding me. Oh my God, we did it. We traveled in time. Where are we? No, sorry. Gotta get used to this. Whole new language. When are we?
Somewhere before they mentioned the toilet. Sorry about that.
I've seen worse. I've worked late night shift A&E. But are we safe? I mean, can we move around and stuff?
Of course we can. Why do you ask?
It's like in the films. You step on a butterfly, you change the future of the human race.
I'll tell you what, then don't step on any butterflies. What have butterflies ever done to you?
What if... I don't know. What if I kill my grandfather?
Are you planning to?
No.
Oh, let's.
Oh, my God!
Huh? What the hell have you done, Fry? Relax. She can't be my grandmother. I figured it all out. Of course she's your grandmother, you perverted dope. Look!
Come back to bed, dearie.
Ah! It's impossible. I mean, if she's my grandmother, who's my grandfather? Isn't it obvious? You are. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Did you say something, dearie? I'm a bit hard of hearing.
Time travel's a bitch.
Brian, what the hell is going on? We were only in 1984 one night, and now everything's all messed up?
I think I can explain it to you, Peter. This line represents the normal flow of events. Here's where you met Lois, here's where you got married, and here's the present. And here's the night at the bar. Now, at some point during that evening, you did something that changed the course of your history, causing the timeline to skew off into an alternate tangent, where you're married to Molly Ringwald, Quagmire's married to Lois, and for some reason we have a chalkboard in the living room.
Well, what are we gonna do?
We gotta figure out what happened at this point in time. And I'll tell you another thing that worries me. You ever hear the theory that if you kill a butterfly in the past, it can drastically alter the present? Well, who knows what else we changed?
Este eres tú. Esta flecha avanza del pasado al futuro. ¿Vale? Pero en este punto entras en la cubeta y viajas al pasado 1 hora y media aproximadamente. Hasta aquí. Te conviertes en algo así como Héctor 2. El de tu casa sería Héctor 1.
¿Héctor 1?
Héctor 1, tu reflejo en el espejo. ¿Recuerdas? Mira, estás aquí, te estás viendo a ti mismo, pero solo hay una flecha.
¿Cuánto tiempo?
Tu reflejo durará hasta aquí. Esto es lo que haremos. Tú te escondes aquí. Yo bajo al sótano, configuro la cubeta y después subo al silo. Lo pongo todo a punto y espero que se haga de noche. Héctor 1 aparecerá. Le convenceré de que se meta en la máquina y le mandaré al pasado. Y este es el trato.
¿Qué trato?
Yo hago que todo vuelva a la normalidad y tú no le cuentas a nadie nada acerca de esto.
Hay gente que quiere trastocar el tiempo a su propio beneficio y eso podría ser terrible. ¿Se imagina que los romanos tuvieran acceso a unas ametralladoras o que Al-Qaeda pudiera conectar con Mobil?
Ahora mismo puedo imaginarme cualquier cosa. ¿Se puede viajar al futuro?
No. El tiempo es el que es.
Entonces, al poder viajar al pasado, se podría mejorar nuestro presente.
Eso sería peligroso. Nuestra historia puede que no sea la mejor posible, pero podría ser peor. Por eso necesitamos su ayuda.
There, better than new. Now to take her for a test toast. What the? Look at that! I'm the first non-Brazilian person to travel backwards through time.
Correction, Homer. You're the second.
That's right, Mr. Peabody.
Quiet, you.
I've gone back to the time when dinosaurs weren't just confined to zoos. Okay, don't panic. Remember the advice your father gave you on your wedding day. If you ever travel back in time, don't step on anything, because even the tiniest change can alter the future in ways you can't imagine. Fine. As long as I stand perfectly still and don't touch anything, I won't destroy the future. Stupid bug! You go squish now! But that was just one little insignificant mosquito. That can't change the future, right? Right?
People don't understand time. It's not what you think it is.
Then what is it?
Complicated.
Tell me.
Very complicated.
I'm clever and I'm listening, and don't patronize me because people have died and I'm not happy. Tell me.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah, I've seen this bit before. You said that sentence got away from you.
It got away from me, yeah.
Time travel.
If the last 5 months have proven anything, it's that anything can exist, but to actually travel through time.
Well, the greatest minds in human history put their collective genius towards solving that puzzle.
So, is it possible?
Yes, it's possible. But problematic. Assuming you could create the conditions necessary to take that journey, well, that journey would then be fraught with potential pitfalls. The Nabokov principle of self-consistency, for example.
Wait, the what now?
If you travel back in time to change something, then you end up being the causal factor of that event.
Like Terminator.
Or is time plastic? Is it mutable, whereby any changes to the continuum could create an alternate timeline?
Back to the Future?
Oh, saw that one too.
Doc Brown. Tremendous picture.
Right. So what's the answer?
I might be a clever guy, Joe, but if you're asking me to give you a working theory on how to travel through time, I'm afraid I just can't do that.
El empecinado organizará la guerrilla y quiere cargárselo antes.
Exacto.
De verdad, deberíais ver la primera de Terminator.
What the hell are you doing, Tubby?
Checking to see if I'm disappearing.
What?
Back to the future, man. We came back in time to the island and changed stuff. So if little Ben dies, he'll never grow up to be Big Ben, who's the one who made us come back here in the first place. Which means we can't be here, and therefore, dude, we don't exist.
You're an idiot.
Am I?
Yeah. It doesn't work like that. You can't change anything. Your maniac Iraqi buddy shot Linus. That is what always happened. It's just, we never experienced how it all turns out.
It was really confusing.
Yeah, well, get used to it. But the good news is that Linus didn't die. So that means the kid can't either. he'll be fine.
Didn't look like he was gonna be fine. What if you're wrong?
Well, if I'm wrong, then I guess we all stop existing, and none of it matters anyway, then, does it?
Thing is, though, am I missing something here? The world didn't end in 1599. It just didn't. Look at me, I'm living proof.
Oh, how to explain the mechanics of the infinite temporal flux? I know. Back to the Future. It's like Back to the Future.
The film?
No, the novelization. Yes, the film. Martin McFly goes back and changes history.
And he starts fading away. Oh my God, am I going to fade?
You and the entire future of the human race. It ends right now in 1599 if we don't stop it.
Let me get this straight. All this already happened.
Yes.
So this conversation we're having right now, we already had it.
Yes.
Then what am I going to say next?
I don't know.
Ha! Then your theory is wrong.
For the 1,000th time, you dingbat. The conversation already happened, but not for you and me. For you and me, it's happening right now.
Okay, answer me this. If all this already happened to me, then why don't I remember any of it?
Because once Ben turned that wheel, time isn't a straight line for us anymore. Our experiences in the past and the future occurred before these experiences right now.
Say that again?
Shoot me. Please. Please?
Aha! I can't shoot you, because if you die in 1977, then you'll never come back to the island on the freighter 30 years from now.
I can die, because I've already come to the island on the freighter. Any of us can die, because this is our present.
But you said Ben couldn't die because he still has to grow up and become the leader of the others.
Because this is his past.
But when we first captured Ben and Saeed, tortured him, then why wouldn't he remember getting shot by that same guy when he was a kid?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that.
Huh.
I need out of here now.
Anywhere in particular?
Well, let's see. You've got a time machine. I've got a gun. What the hell? Let's kill Hitler.
Now what's going on there?
History. Hang on. I just want to make one stop.
Betrachten Sie meinen Schnabel!
¿Qué vamos a hacer ahora?
Pasar al plan B.
Pero alguien ha calculado lo que puede cambiar la historia si matamos a Hitler.
Ya. Pero sabiendo lo que hizo, igual la mejoramos.
Hitler. Why have you got to be such a dick?
Wache! Wache! Auf!
You do not understand. When did I first have those ideas, Clara?
Well, it must have been... Wow.
Exactly. Who composed Beethoven's Fifth?
Just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
mayonnaise.